Today I have something really important to discuss with you guys. So we're not going to be dancey and hyper and all of that. Today we're just going to be really serious. We're going to go straight into business. We're not going to be yay. We're going to do that another day. But for today we're just going to we need to really talk about this. Like, it's something that is really, really important that I think we need to discuss. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Okay, so I said we're going to be serious. But okay, one last time. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please subscribe so you never miss a thing, yeah? Okay, so today I want to be talking about something that's super important to me, and it's a support system. So there's this tendency that when you're going through stuff, you might not want to share. I'll never. So sometimes you're going through stuff and you just want to be alone, yeah, and you don't talk to anybody, you don't want to share. Sometimes it's the fear of being vulnerable, or sometimes you just feel like, let me just handle my stuff for myself. I beg, there's no need stressing people out. But I remember that when I was in secondary school, I used to be pretty much a loner. I didn't have friends. I didn't even have friends in our neighborhood. I grew up in that neighborhood. I'd been there since I was 6 years old, and I didn't have friends. And one time my mom sat me down and she was like, Goody, no man is an island though. And in my mind I was like, yeah, but I read, I have books, I read, I go to school, I play in school. I'm super playful, so I play in school. But after school, it's all done. When I come back, my school was really far from my house, so there weren't people who schooled in the same school who lived around my house. So when I'm done with school, when I get home, it was just me, my books, and sometimes I would look at our neighbors. I would look around and say hi, from the fence, say hi. But there was just, how children are supposed to be excited and trying to play and going out and stuff like that. There was a point where I really wasn't like that. And my mom was just like, Goody, no man is an island. And that's something that stuck with me. Even when I got into uni and I was almost becoming like that. I think my 100 level, I was a bit like that. 200 level, I tried to let loose, but I went back into my shell again. And then by 300 level, I just told myself, babes, you did not come here for just books. You came here to meet people too. So the thing is that we need people. I think that people are the greatest gifts that you can have as a person. I think that people are very important, and so we need people. And so when we're going through things, I think that it's important to share with those that are close to you, share with those that are, around you, those that love you, those that care for you. Because the thing is that sometimes your friends may not remember or to check up on you at that time where you need them to check up on you. Let's assume that you guys are in different cities, you guys don't see all the time. They may not remember to check up on you at that time when you need them to check up on you. But if you send a message like, oh babe, I need to talk to you, there's something going on, they would reach out. A very, very good friend of mine, he's not in Nigeria presently, but we legit talk every 2 days, and he just calls and he's like, oh, Eche, I just wanted to find out, are you alive? And I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. And he's like, are you fine? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And it's really awesome. It's awesome to have somebody who cares about you that much, and sometimes there are things that I don't want to talk about, and he's just like, Eche, talk about it. What's going on? You don't sound like yourself. Your voice is a bit different. You don't sound like yourself. And by talking to him, by loosening up, I feel better because I've spoken to someone. That's one, I feel better. Then two is that a solution will most likely come out of it. If a solution doesn't come out, comforting words come out. So as much as possible, number one is try and check up on your friends. once try and check up on your friends, those you don't see every day, those you're not in the same city with, because you have to be intentional about relationships like that. Then number 2 is that no man is an island. So if you're going through stuff, please try to reach out to someone, because people really do love you, people really do care about you. Now, there was a time in my life when something happened, and I was reaching out to someone a lot, and it became a thing of, is there you're acting as if there's a reason why you're reaching out, and then in my mind I'm like, I just care about you, I was just trying to check up on you. Really, it's not that deep. I just really wanted to check up on you. So from that point, what I'm trying to say is that, please, when people reach out to you, just be open in receiving love, be open in receiving care, and don't behave as if, oh, maybe they have an ulterior motive. Like, what could be the ulterior motive for checking up on you to find out if you're alive and healthy, for checking up on you to find out if things are going well with you? What could really be the ulterior motive? And in as much as people always say, oh, nobody cares, nobody this, nobody that, I think that that's a lie. My life is living proof that people do care. I, as a person, I do care about my friends. And when I ask my friends, how are you? I think my friends know this, is that when I ask you, how are you? I'm not asking you, how are you, to get a fine. I'm asking you, how are you, because I want to know how you really are. So when someone reaches out to you, please try as much as possible not to be team, oh, there's an ulterior motive. Please just let's learn to receive love. Let's open ourselves for people to be able to support us through our journeys. Life is difficult enough. We don't have to walk through life alone. Let's embrace love. Let's try to reach out to people. One thing that I found out that helps is that at every point in time that you're going through stuff, at every point in time that you're in pain, or there's just something worrying you, the fact that you're not alone helps. I know that something happened recently, and I was talking to my friend, and he mentioned something. I was going through a phase where I was just feeling bad. Like, I felt like, I was just feeling bad, like I wasn't feeling good, I wasn't feeling like myself. And he comes and we were talking, and then I'm like, oh, I'm just not I'm not feeling myself right now, like I just feel like something is off or something is wrong. And he comes and says, okay, so I don't know what's wrong with you, and I don't know why you're doubting yourself right now, but I need to tell you something. So he tells me a story about a few years ago when we were in the university. He was a year ahead of me, and he was going through a really rough patch, and I know that he had to leave school. I was in 300 level, he was in final year, and he had to leave, and it was a really big deal. And I don't remember this, but he said that, when he had to tell his friends that, oh, I'm leaving and stuff, and he was feeling like a mess. After everybody was like, oh, sorry, and all of that, he said after everybody had gone, I was the only one that stayed and went and held him, and I was just like, you know what, you'll be fine, you know what, you pull through this, you know what, it feels like, oh, you just wasted years of your life and stuff, and things are really difficult right now, but you pull through. And he told me that stuff has stuck with him, and he owes me. And I don't remember this scenario. I really didn't remember this scenario. Receive love from your friends without thinking that there's something, there's an ulterior motive around it, or that, oh, it won't last, so I don't want this person to come into my life today and leave tomorrow. Because the thing is that someone might be in your life for just 6 months, but the reason why the person was in your life for 6 months will be accomplished. So I don't know what's wrong with me that I'm not looking at the camera today. Hello. Okay, yeah, so my sister was telling me recently that she's trying to learn to call her friends a lot more and check up on her friends a lot more, and like legit every weekend she sits down and she calls her friends, and they laugh and they are happy, and these are people that she hasn't seen in months, some of them years. And I'm just like, wow, that's like really awesome. Try to open up, try to allow people to love you. Basically, I keep saying this thing over and over again, allow people to love you, because sometimes, it's like, I I just want to be alone. I really don't want anybody right now. I just want to be alone. But in that moment where you need to be alone, sometimes you really, where you think you need to be alone, you want to be alone. You really don't need to be alone. You want to be alone, but you don't need to be alone. So it's always just important to just have somebody around you, who you can talk it out with. I feel like the rate of suicide will reduce, or like depression and all of that will reduce, if we learn to just share more. If we learn to share more, if we also learn to be grateful and enjoy the love of people that we have around us. Just enjoy the community that you have, enjoy the love that you have, and just like really be grateful for it. Okay, so guys, if this video resonated, if you resonated with this video in any way, please let me know. Because I think that a lot of us are super guilty of not checking up on our friends. So yeah, if this video resonated with you, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much. Please, if you forgot to subscribe at the beginning, please subscribe now and leave a thumbs up. Leave your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. All right, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.